Hello, fellow scientists. It's Dr. Jocelyn. Let's talk about PCOS and the role of estrogen. So PCOS stands for polycystic ovary syndrome. It's a hormonal condition affecting millions of people with ovaries, especially during their reproductive years. In PCOS, the ovaries produce too much testosterone and other androgens. And these are hormones. And hormones, think of them like chemical messengers, kind of like Amazon or the mail that travels through the bloodstream and goes to target cells to bring about a certain action. So testosterone is a hormone that's produced highly in PCOS. So why is testosterone even important in PCOS? Because testosterone is a hormone that usually helps to develop male characteristics. In excess, it throws off the body's natural hormonal rhythm. So think balance is off. The balance is off. So here's where it gets interesting. Normally, your brain tells your ovaries when to ovulate using hormones like LH, FSH. So LH is and FH is the follicle stimulating hormone. So these are in our hypothalamus, it's in our brain. And testosterone actually leads to the suppression of these hormones, LH and FSH. And this blocks the signal, and it also causes this anovulation. So basically, ovulation just stops happening regularly or at all. This is called the hypothalamus pituitary signal, the axis of your brain connection to the ovaries. So in some people with PCOS, the ovaries develop cysts, and these are really just sacs, fluid sacs filled with immature follicles, immature eggs. And that never release the egg. So these aren't dangerous, and not everyone with PCOS has cysts, but this is really common, and this reflects a bigger issue. These cysts basically put the ovaries in pause. It's like, ooh, we're in a state of pause. So testosterone is affecting the ovaries to release and mature the eggs that signal in the brain, but testosterone can also directly act on the ovaries to basically put the ovaries in a state of pause. It's called follicular arrest. PCOS is also linked to insulin resistance. So this means your body needs to pump out more insulin to do the same job. And that excess insulin boosts testosterone production in the ovaries. It's a really vicious cycle. Okay, so we've talked about testosterone excess. We've talked about insulin resistance. But where does estrogen fall into all of this? So estrogen is a key regulator in the ovary. It helps follicles grow. It supports ovulation and keeps the testosterone in check. So think of it like when you boil an egg and you've cracked it too early, it wasn't ready, you can't eat the egg, right? I mean, you could, but I wouldn't. Your estrogen makes sure that your eggs fully mature and they fully get to the point of release and secretion. In PCOS, testosterone blocks this conversion of androgens into estrogens inside the follicles, which stalls growth, leading to hormonal chaos. Again, that imbalance. So that's why we often use combined oral contraceptives to treat PCOS, because these combined oral contraceptives contain estrogen and progestin. The estrogen helps lower androgen levels, lowering the testosterone, and it also balances the hormonal signals in the brain and regulates the menstrual cycle. Estrogen works by binding to receptors called estrogen receptor alpha and estrogen receptor beta in the ovaries or the uterus, and even in the brain. This can directly influence gene expression, support healthy ovulation, and reduce symptoms like acne, irregular cycles, and excess hair growth. But these pathways are extremely complex. So, while we fully don't understand the cause of PCOS yet, estrogen-based treatments are one of the best tools we have for managing symptoms and protecting long-term health. But we still need more research to develop safer, more targeted estrogen therapies. So, estrogen isn't just a female hormone, it's a powerful regulator that can help restore balance in PCOS. Share this with someone who needs it and follow for more hormone deep dives or science deep dives.